Hey guys, welcome to Colossal Eats. Thank you guys for tuning in to the channel. Today I got a special treat for all of you guys. I know that you guys have been asking for over on my Instagram page, which is also Colossal Eats. Had a few requests for some shrimp and grits. But the shrimp and grits that I'm going to be making for you guys today are going to be very simple shrimp and grits. It's not going to be the traditional all out bang bang bang. It's just a couple of ingredients that I use to make my shrimp and grits, and I make them to perfection, to almost where they taste five-star restaurant quality. It's just a talent that I kind of have, and I'm able to share it with you guys and give you a little bit of my secret. So hopefully you guys can like it. You can prepare it however you want to, but it's very simple. I don't go out and purchase the fresh ground corn that's been freshly ground to make these grits. I simply go and get the Quaker grits from the store so that I'm able to share with you guys. So check it out. Hopefully you like it. Pardon the mess behind me, but I'm just getting everything prepared for the video just for you guys so I can make it seamless and picture perfect for you guys. So welcome to Colossal Eats. First thing we do is start off with some water. What my yield to water to grits ratio, for every 1 cup, I add 2 cups of water. And I also throw in a cup of milk. Just depending on the consistency of how you guys cook your grits is the method I suggest you use, because my method for cooking grits may be a little bit different from yours. Some people like their grits thick. I prefer mine's thick, but also a little bit thick, but not too thick, just kind of in between thick and soupy. I like that nice rich texture to where they're not really lumpy or anything like that. And what I use to get all of my lumps out of there is one simple thing. Let's get this here for you. And what I like to use a whisk. What the whisk will allow me to do is to get all of those clumps out of the grits, and that way they can cook evenly and smoothly for you guys. So that's one of the 2 utensils you're gonna need. I also love to cook with a spatula. If you guys checked out my other videos, you see that I use the spatula a lot. For one, it's rubberized, and 2, I won't damage any of my pots that I've purchased in the past. But sometimes some of the pots, such as my Rachel Ray's, they cost a little bit of money, and they are very great cookware. So shouts out to Miss Rachel Way and her team for making those great cookware for guys like me who love to cook for people like you. So what we're gonna do is get right into it and get started. So first thing we need to do is start boiling our water, and that's what my method, not your method, but my method is I boil the water. So I'm gonna start off with 2 cups of water. I'm gonna get the water boiling to a boiling point, and then I would then dump the 1 cup of grits, because it's only me and my wife. I don't need a lot of grits. Grits produces a lot once you cook it, so minimum amount, and that grits will probably last me till tomorrow morning. So a cup is all you need for 2 servings of people, probably possibly 4, but I eat a lot of grits, big boy. I'm gonna take that, put it into the pot for you guys, get that water boiling, and show you guys my process. Next step, I'm going to show you how I mix my seasonings, and so that you can get that great taste, and show you some of my secret ingredients. One of the things I like to use in my grits, just so that I stay away from cooking with butter, because butter is kind of really unhealthy, but to get my grits not to stick to my pot, what I like to use is a little bit of olive oil. As I'm boiling the water, and let the olive oil saturate with and mix well within the water, and then when I pour my grits in, it will kind of mix in and give a nice taste to my grits. So make sure you guys try to use olive oil, mostly oils. Coconut oil is good too. I've got some coconut oil, but I just didn't feel like using coconut oil today, so I'm going to use a little bit of olive oil, and pour that in. right now, let's just taste. This is the right consistency that I was looking for. And with that right consistency of the grits that's here in this pot today, they're not too thick, they're not too creamy, they're just perfect. Only thing I'm going to do now is just top them off with some cheese, and the cheese of your choice could be anything. You can choose some Gouda, cheddar, American, Swiss, whatever your favorite cheese is. You can actually put that in there to top off everything and bring those flavors together. And that lime juice really sets everything off into a whole different area. So it's like tasting your cayenne pepper, and then you taste your other seasonings, and then you get hit with that bam, that lime juice, and then you like, dang, that junk is so good. And that's just the key ingredient to my shrimp and grits, and why mine's is just a little bit different from everyone else. I know a lot of other chefs use lime juice, but I don't know too many, and I haven't been to a restaurant here locally that actually I know of uses lime juice with their shrimp and grits. And here in the Hamptons Roads area, there's a lot of restaurants, because we're nearby the ocean, that serve a lot of seafood type dishes. And one of the dishes that these chefs here try to perfect is that shrimp and grits. And they're just not from the south to where they can, my personal opinion, where they can say they've mastered the shrimp and grits. People of Charleston have it down pat, and they will not take criticism too very well of their shrimp and grits, and they take a lot of pride in it. So shouts out to those people that are down there in the Charleston, South Carolina area, who are perfectionists at the shrimp and grits. Just to reiterate, there are a couple of great restaurants here that serve some great shrimp and grits, just not compared to the ones I've had down in the South, and basically not mine. But Grey Goose, which is here in the Hamptons Roads area, is a pretty good restaurant that serves some great shrimp and grits that I can remember off the top of my head. So if you guys are ever downtown Hampton, Virginia, doing brunch, make sure you stop by Grey Goose and check those guys out and try their shrimp and grits. And they have a nice menu. Their brunch menu is a nice, well thought out, well planned out meal preparation. Plus they serve nice drinks. From what my mother says, my adopted mother, airman mother, she states that the Bloody Marys are to die for. So if you guys are once again, if you guys are ever down in Hamptons Road area in downtown Hampton, Virginia, in the heart of downtown Hampton, Virginia, the very heart, make sure you stop down at the Grey Goose for brunch, or any other time that they're open, and make sure you try something off of their menu. And these are seasoned with a little bit of crushed red pepper, some onion powder, some garlic powder, and cayenne pepper. Just because I like that kick. And for the shrimp and grits, I'm only serving myself today, so I'm not going to get a whole lot of shrimp today. So I'm just being scarce with my shrimp, because I have many more other shrimp recipes that I like to use. And these right here, you can use whatever size shrimp that you like. And I lightly cook them in a little bit of olive oil. Get them looking just right there. see the texture there? Let me get you some light. See that? That's the consistency of a nice shrimp that you want. You know, that perfect texture and that great caramelization from the sugars that's in some of the spices there. And that cayenne is really kicking. I'm about to sneeze. Make sure you don't overdo it with that cayenne, because I promise you, it will show its behind on you. And that's going to be it from our shrimp, guys. See, take a look at it. Yeah. Looks good, don't it?
I like my eggs. Pretty good. And the shrimp are spicy because I drenched them in cayenne pepper. The way the lemon brings out those flavors, it's like a fire punch. And then it's like the lime just starts kicking in right after that. And it just brings all these flavors together, blended. So perfect. I promise you guys, this simple recipe will have you like head over heels. So make sure you get you some. Alright guys, so I am going to wrap this meal up for you guys. I thank you for tuning into the channel. Make sure you guys stay tuned for more videos just like this and other vlog videos and my Colossal Deals vlog videos. Make sure you hit that ding-a-ling-ling button right up there at the top, so anytime a new video or some content from Colossal Eats come out, you guys can stay tuned into the channel, and hopefully my channel can grow from that. But the meat and the potatoes of all of this, although we didn't have any potatoes, which brings me into what you can have with this, such as potatoes, making hash brown styles. And one day I'll show you guys how I make my hash browns from scratch using just regular Russell potatoes or red potatoes or any kind of potatoes. You can even use sweet potatoes, hash browns, and those are also awesome and very tasty, very good. Another thing that you can add is avocado. I didn't do my eggs sunny side up today. I didn't do them any other way other than just scrambled. How I made those eggs is put a little bit of heavy whipping cream in there so I can make them kind of fluffy. Put a little bit of crushed red pepper on it. I didn't add any salt nor pepper to it because I'm going to add my pepper to it at the end of it because I like my pepper to be on top of it. And I've got enough salt content within my food, so I don't want to increase any more salt because salt is really not good for the human body of consumption, especially upon African American folks. So I'm gonna put everything together for you guys. Hopefully you guys will like it. Hopefully you can say, well, man, I want to try this, and keep tuning into the channel to try other dishes that I'm going to show you guys. And once again, for Colossal Eats, we're out.